Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were reportedly given the royal boot from the ESPYs after their presence sparked a symphony of boos and jeers. Contrary to their carefully curated image of dignified royalty, the reality was far less glamorous. According to the ever-reliable HarryMarkle's blog, the Harkles' departure from the event wasn't a mere coincidence, but a premeditated eviction orchestrated by the event organisers. It appears that the couple's star power was met with more disdain than adoration, as celebrities and veterans alike voiced their displeasure with loud boos and jeers, chanting "You're no royal" from the back. The clamour grew so intense that it was spreading like wildfire through the crowd, reaching even the front rows. The ESPYs organisers, clearly in damage control mode, decided it was best to cut their losses and ask the Harkles to leave before the situation could spiral any further. There were genuine concerns that the microphones might pick up the cacophony of jeers and disrupt the event's recording, an outcome the organisers were keen to avoid. As the situation escalated, security was called to escort the disgruntled duo out, though initially Harry seemed reluctant to comply. Footage of the scene reveals that while many might have assumed the arrival of security was due to a potential security threat, it was in fact a carefully staged escort. The Harkles were instructed to make a hasty exit through the backstage and were explicitly told to avoid the after-show party. Apparently the idea of further upsetting the invited veterans was too much for the organisers to risk. As they made their exit, it seems the scene was anything but discreet. A few veterans, visibly perturbed by the royal couple's behaviour, made some pointed remarks towards Harry. The situation became so heated that security had to intervene to prevent Harry from confronting his critics. The entire departure was a spectacle of exaggerated royal indignation, with Harry and Meghan making a grand show of their exit, waving and smiling as if they were the true stars of the night. The attempt to draw attention backfired spectacularly, turning their exit into a moment of delicious schadenfreude. Meanwhile, across the pond at Wimbledon, the contrast couldn't be starker. A genuine princess received a standing ovation from A-listers and a supportive crowd, while the Harkles' delusions of grandeur were met with ridicule. The difference between a working royal and self-styled royalty was glaringly obvious. The couple's attempt to position themselves as superior to the working royals seemed laughable in the face of the public's reaction. Their attempt to avoid booing by arriving early and leaving before the worst of the jeers were captured was an epic fail. Meghan's grand plans for a red carpet moment were dashed as their entourage, more extensive than that of many actual monarchs, created a scene of royal excess. The public reaction was a mix of derision and amusement, as the Harkles' attempts at maintaining their star power crumbled under the weight of their own misjudgments. Adding fuel to the fire, Neil Sean reported that Disney was less than thrilled about the idea of Harry receiving an award, but Ari Emanuel, CEO of WME, allegedly used his influence to secure it. WME's involvement and the irritation it caused among some audience members only added to the overall sense of farce surrounding the evening. Despite WME's attempts to boost Meghan's image, it seems that they fell short of making her a star, with Hampton's A-listers notably avoiding photos with her.